We begin our 6 o'clock hour with our big story. Just hours ago, a joint oversight committee trying to get answers after an 18-year-old was murdered in DCS facility for at-risk youth. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. The big question tonight, as Michael Dowdner reports, should the home be shut down and who should be held accountable?
Alrighty.
It was a hearing centered on one word: accountability.
What is the resistance to holding North Star accountable?
No accountability.
This is a pretty damning testimony here.
I understand the desire to hold somebody accountable for a tragedy.
It was DCS Director Mike Faust who was peppered with questions.
We must be certain that we're asking the right questions to bring about proper reform.
Pushing back against pressure to shut the North Star facility down after an 18-year-old was murdered on their property.
I could have walked in and said, shut them down, done. But does that help kids?
See, in late August, police confiscate 9 stolen guns in one room at the North Star home on Mountain View and remove 18-year-old Trevance Sales. Less than 3 days later, another resident shoots and kills him inside the group home.
These youth were found with stolen guns. We're not allowed to have guns on our properties. End of story. Licensing rule says, thou shalt not.
Faust says the system bears responsibility by putting young adults with escalating criminal records into a system he says wasn't designed to handle them.
If a parent can't control their youth's violent behavior, is there an expectation that DCS can?
Now, Faust says North Star could improve the physical property, but hopes to bring system-wide changes, especially in relation with the criminal justice system.
This isn't going to go away. I can go shut down North Star if that was what it took. But we're going to be back because serving these complicated youth with these very specific behaviors is still going to be a challenge regardless.
Still, lawmakers apparently remain skeptical about the viability of North Star. The facility has seen hundreds of incidents, including another resident's death recently from an overdose.
I don't think Mike Faust can make the kind of change that are needed at Mountain View.
And past employees like Kent Miller report a facility where drugs and guns were all too common, and a culture without accountability.
For me, he should close the place down.
If it were me, I would have shut him down.
Michael Dowdner, 12 News.